Angus, quit it. Leave her alone. Hi, Diana. These are our babies. We're trying to get these three used to each other because they're going to be in the same cage. That's Lefty. Don't play, Lefty. Bunny, bunny, bunny. I might take Lefty with us because he might be lonely without Angus. It's fixing to rain on me. The black one is Angus, and this one in the front is Fluffbutt, the all white with the black ears, and the one on the right is Speedy. He's a lop ear mix. Fluffbutt is an Angora lion head mix, and Angus is a lion head. It's sprinkling on me. Brian's off trying to fix the truck. Kind of comes in and out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I almost like them better than dogs or cats because they're quiet. And they just kind of mind their own business. And they're cuddly. I think they're pretty easy to take care of. This move is turning out to be a horrible thing. I'm about to just pay the rent here and say forget it. Angus, leave her alone. You're making her scare Speedy. I don't mind them moving, it's just that everything is so up in the air. We've got, he's trying to fix the truck and he's having trouble getting the lug nuts off of it. And he's tried everything. And we can't move until the truck gets fixed. And we've already got the electric and stuff is supposed to be turned off tomorrow. We were supposed to have left yesterday. And if we're here until the 3rd, I'm going to end up having to pay another month's rent. It's just not working out the way it's supposed to. Love butt. Now it's getting ready to rain on my head. I just came out here to get some peace and quiet for a little bit because the kids have been fussing at each other all morning. Watching the bunnies kind of calms me down because they're so peaceful. The phone's about to die. You hear the thunder? It's fixing to rain on me. Where are you at, Diana?
Hey everybody.
Shelbyville. We just moved from Kentucky. We were in Carrollton.
He stinks.
We've been here about 3 months, almost 4 months, in West Virginia.
Bunnies are like, this is awesome. Yay, I get to live in this place.
I just hope they don't get any fleas.
Yeah. Right.
I'm letting them eat as much grass as they can because I want to fatten them up before we move.
So if we have to leave the
No, I
cage.
just want them really good and healthy.
Mom,
What?
that spider bite just turned red.
I know it. It looks bad.
You gotta go to the doctor.
Well, I can't till we get to this. Because we don't like Kentucky.
Yeah.
It seemed like every time we turned around in Kentucky, we were getting pulled over for no reason. And they kept, like, freaking the kids out. There was one time that we were in Florence, and we got pulled over. Well, we didn't even get pulled over. We were just sitting. The car was sitting in the parking lot. Me and the kids and Brian were at the park, running around, eating pizza and playing. And this police officer pulled up behind our truck and ran our tags and claimed that Brian had some kind of a warrant on him for an old speeding ticket in another county. And he had taken care of that speeding ticket a long, long time ago. It was like when we first got together. So they put him in jail, and I made all kinds of phone calls trying to get him out. And come to find out, it was the mistake of the county clerk in that county that she didn't put it in the system that he had paid the fine, and the judge put out a warrant for him. So it really traumatized the kids. They never apologized for arresting him in front of our kids. And then after that, they messed it up again, and they suspended his license. And they said that he owed them a bunch of money, and we've got receipts showing that we paid for that ticket, the original ticket. And so we were just like, you know what? Every time we turn around, there's something bad happening, and we're just tired of being here.
And the fluff butt would have cute babies.
Yeah, my oldest daughter, she's 27. The one of our neighbors or something called CPS on her, and they took her kids and gave them to my mother. And Kentucky CPS she's not on drugs or anything. And she takes good care of my grandkids, and I don't understand why they took them away. So they're refusing to give her kids back, and it's just like every time we turned around, there was something bad happening in Kentucky, so we just decided to move. And on our way out of town, when we were trying to get out of Kentucky, we got right to the Kentucky line, almost into West Virginia, and we got pulled over again just because a big double wide trailer went by us on the highway, and we wobbled a little bit, and so the cop pulled us over. He said, I was worried that you didn't know how to control your vehicle with this trailer that you're pulling. I was like, well, why is that a reason to pull us over? That double wide almost blew us off the road. And then you're going to pull us over and freak our kids out because they're already traumatized over my husband getting arrested in front of them for no reason. we just got tired of the Kentucky police
Yeah.
messing with us all the time.
Ducky, the first time Dad got arrested, Ducky literally cried.
Yeah, it really traumatized the kids, and there was no reason for it. There was no warrant,
No.
and they refused to check and make sure with the county until the next day. So he sat in jail overnight and lost his job because he was supposed to work that night, and they fired him because he got arrested for nothing.
Duck was the most traumatized
Oh,
one.
listen. Hear the thunder?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Some,
We might have to grab the camera and run.
there's this book called Thunder Cake.
Thunder cake.
Yeah, it's when these people, this little girl and and her grandma. Her grandma says, "You hear the thunderstorm? Every thunder that goes by, count. And when the thunder starts again, that's how many hours or minutes you know it's here."
What's that got to do with cake?
And they were gonna make a cake before the thunderstorm gets here,
Oh.
and they had to get all the ingredients.
Okay, the phone's dying. Love y'all. I'm sorry. Can't keep going, but the phone's dying. It's fixing to rain on our heads. Thanks for hanging out, Diana.
Thanks. Can we move out today?
Oh, we're trying to. See if I can.
I'll get
Northern
Dad's tools
Kentucky
together.
sucks. There's a lot of drugs up here. Yep. CPS is up to their crooked. It's CPS in Kentucky is bad. They they kept trying to get my kids because my kids get money, and they wanted to put them in the foster care system, and I had to get a lawyer to get them to leave me alone. We weren't doing anything wrong. They were just after my kids because they wanted the disability and the support that they get. And they as soon as I got a lawyer, they realized that they couldn't do anything to me, and they just dropped the case.
Yeah.
Because I don't do drugs. I take good care of my kids, and I don't drink alcohol,
Yeah, she doesn't.
and so there's no reason to be bothering me. It was just the fact that I was a single mom and my kids were getting disability and money, and so they decided they were going to go after it.
Which is very mean. If you're a single mom and you have 5 kids, that's real stressing
Mhm.
to go through that.
Yep.